If you wanted to create a sword, what type of steel would you choose? The steel you decide to use is IC1045. IC1045 steel is a medium carbon steel used in industries applications that requires more wear resistance. It is characterized by having good weldability, mechanability, and high strength and impact properties. Here is basic information about its composition and characteristics. After forging the blade with hammer and anvil into the dessert shape, let's assume you performed the normalizing process. After forging the sword blade with a hammer and anvil, the grain structure of the sword may be irregular and uneven due to the forging process. Normalization is a crucial step in heat treatment that helps improve the uniformity of the grain structure and relieves internal stresses in the metal. Before normalization, the grain structure is probably coarse and irregular due to the forging progress. There may be areas with fine grain and others with coarse grain. After normalization, involves heating the sheet to critical temperature and then cooling the air. The grain structure becomes more uniform and refined. Coarse grains tend to decrease size and resulting more consistent microstructure. Residual stress are reduced, which contributes to improve the toughness of the material. After making your sword, you would like to add finishing details. However, to do this, you would like to make smoother and more ductile to allow for easier polishing of the edge of the blades. What would you do? To improve the toughness and ductility of the steel while maintaining a certain hardness, the most suitable process would be tempering. Differences with normalization. Controlled cooling. A difference from normalizing where the metal is allowed to cool in air. In tempering, the cooling process is controlled and slowed down. To harden the sword blade and make it more resistant to wear, the most appropriate heat treatment would be quenching followed by tempering. To temper the blade is heated at critical temperature and then rapidly cooled, usually by immersing in the cooling medium such as water or oil. This rapid cooling transforms the grain structure of the blade, forming martensite, a structure which is hard and strong. After quenching, the blade is heated to a lower temperature for a controlled period. This allows martensite to transform into a tougher, less brittle structure, improve the toughness, and reducing the chance of cracking. And finally, you have your mighty sword.